Hello, Ron Briggs, Blackmore, Vale Honey, and welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be a standalone episode because tomorrow we have got the bee inspector coming to inspect one of the apiaries. So I thought I'd take you along for the ride. So the bee inspectors all come under the umbrella of DEFRA. So that's the Department of the Environment, Food and Rural Affairs. And then working underneath DEFRA, we've got the APHA, the Animal and Plant Health Agency. And then it's the NBU, the National Bee Unit, works underneath that. So the NBU are responsible for all things bee related. So their job is to ultimately look after the welfare of the bees in the UK and also to make sure that we don't get any invasive pests or diseases. So when they come along to inspect, the main thing that they're looking at is diseases, which is your European foul brood, your EFB, and your American foul brood, your AFB. But they're also looking at the pests as well. So they're looking at Tropicalaps, they're looking at small hive beetle and Varroa, which is just endemic in all our colonies, and also the Asian hornet, so the yellow-legged hornet. So they're looking at all these things, and that's kind of what they're responsible for. So the inspectors are the regional bee inspector, which is a full-time job, and then there's the seasonal bee inspectors. So seasonal bee inspectors, I think, work from kind of April through to September, and they're the ones that are coming round to look at your hives. Now you can't stop them coming to have a look at your hives. They've just got that the power and the authority. They can just do it. However, they're not like that in so much that they will contact you. They will tell you they're coming to inspect your hives if they can, if you're registered with them. But if it's an apiary they know about and you're not registered, they'll make contact. They won't just rock up and start inspecting. They can, and I expect they do sometimes, but usually they let you know when they're coming. And so on this occasion, they have let us know where they're coming. So it's going to be the seasonal bee inspector. She's so in this area, we've had an outbreak of European foul brood. And Luke, the guy that comes along to my farm apiary with me, his home apiary is within 3 miles of one of those apiaries that's got European foul brood. So on the back of that, Luke gets his apiaries inspected, because you don't always necessarily just get your apiaries inspected. They try their best to get round to everyone, but obviously there are a limited number of people, so they concentrate mainly on the areas that are high risk and have had outbreaks in them. So because Luke's got one of his colonies up at my apiary, they want to have a look at that one as well. So it kind of makes sense they do my apiary at the same time, which is absolutely fine. You want the bee inspectors to come along. You've got to do disease inspections on a regular basis. So how cool is it if you're going to get some experts along to do a disease inspection for you? So that's really cool. So they're coming along tomorrow to have a look. I'm fairly confident that there's nothing amiss in that apiary. So I'm really looking forward to them coming along. So let's tag along tomorrow and have a look and see what they're up to. We have got the bee inspectors come to inspect my apiary. Doesn't happen that often. It's only happened twice in my beekeeping career. But Helen is lovely. She's also one of our members. So I know Helen very, very well. She's the seasonal bee inspector. And she's along with her today is one of our regional bee inspectors. So he's come down. So we've got 2 bee inspectors. You see Luke's here as well. They've kindly agreed to let me film, which is great. So I think whenever the inspections are like exams, aren't they? We all a bit worried when there's going to be an inspection. And in a way, it kind of is a little bit. You're hoping they don't find anything. But on the flip side of that, if they go away and they don't find anything, you're 100% sure you're clear. And if they do find something, at least you can do something about it. So never be afraid to have the bee inspectors around. Ask if they can talk you through inspections, because they do disease inspections better than pretty much any of us can. And they'll pick up things that you've not noticed. So it's always really good to have them around. Think of it as a free tutoring session from experts. So there we are. It didn't take too long. They don't mess around, these bee inspectors. There's 2 of them. They were alternating hives. and they just get in and straight down to the brood and check. But, you know, we've just had a free disease inspection, which is quite cool. And so far, they're on the last one, which is Luke's one, but they're all clear, which is nice. And so as soon as they get themselves sorted, we'll have a chat with them. But it's really nice. So I've learnt more from previous bee inspector visits than I've learnt from anything else. And at the association apiary, we had an inspector, and I jumped on the back of that. And each time you learn just that little bit more. And the regional bee inspector's been down this time, who kind of knows a little bit more than the seasonal bee inspector, because doing it a whole load longer. So just learn even more on how to check larvae for EFB and the likes. So yeah, so really, really cool. Don't ever be afraid to have them in. But yeah, no, it's all good. So we're just going to see if Luke's one's okay. So there we are, all done. We've got the clean bill of health, a little bit of bull brood in there, and some, and obviously this time of year we're always going to get the signs of Varroa. Other than that, we're all good. So Luke and I are both happy teddies. Going to go away now and celebrate the fact that we're clear. And it's really nice to meet the bee inspectors. Really good having them with us. We will go and just quickly say hello and shake their hands and say thank you. So there we go then. So that's the apiary done. Luke and I are both completely relieved now. We got the inspection done. But just before they run on, I'd say thank you to Adam, who's a regional bee inspector and up London way, Central.
I'm for Central Region.
Central Region. And he's come down today. And Helen, the lovely Helen, who we know very well anyway, who's our seasonal bee inspector. So guys, thanks very much for coming down. Really appreciate it. Never be afraid to have the bee inspectors in. You will learn so much. And it's such a relief when they go away and say that you're all good. So thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that was a really interesting day yesterday. And something you don't appreciate with the bee inspectors, they're on quite a strict timetable. So they'll make an appointment with you to turn up to your bees, and that's when it happens. So unlike us, where we can maybe adjust the time of the day because of the temperature, then it's just as it is. And boy, that was hot yesterday because it was right in the middle of the day. It was really hot, but they don't mess around. They get straight down to the brood box. They get straight in there. They talk you through it. They show you what they're doing. It's really, really cool. So all that's left for me to say is all the information that they have can be found on BeeBase. So BeeBase is their website, if you like. So you go on there, you register your apiaries and everything else, which you should be doing. And then what happens then is if there's an outbreak of anything in your area, you get notified about it. And also then they've got contact details if they need to speak to you about anything. So always worth registering on there. You adjust it once a year, you do your hive count. It's really, really simple. So yeah, BeeBase, I'll put what it's called here. But yeah, get on there, have a look at it. There's lots of really good information. And like I say, that's where you get your notifications. So that was it. So as I said, never be afraid of having the bee inspectors around. It's always worth having them around. Yeah, so that completes this video. I hope you got something from it, and we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.